I mentioned a few of these things already, but we're always looking for a strong stock backed by a story, theme, and edge. What's been driving the markets the past few years, AI and AI peripheral themes. Recently, we're looking for a recent show of RS, of power. That could be a recent gap up, maybe the gap up off the lows of the base or even through the base pivot. And then we tighten up, form a tight range, or it could just be, again, a push off the base lows powerfully for a week or two that then pulls back, tightens up, forms that higher low. That's what we're looking for in terms of recent show power and relative strength. Another one that happened quite a bit recently with Palantir, with Hood, is as the market was tracking recently, this most recent market cycle, all those bases, these base lows, held that 200-day moving average when the market broke below it. So again, we're looking for signs of relative strength. We're kind of accumulating that evidence that the stock is showing potential. And that is a great example, just recently, the past few months, of a sign of relative strength that then you want to look for a push off lows, the first higher low or second higher low, and a tight range of form that you could enter while managing risk. So again, we're looking for a larger pattern such as an early stage base, and then a tight area that happens within that larger pattern. And again, it's best when the tight area occurs near key level. This could be a moving average, the 21 EMA. Maybe we broke through the 21 EMA and are pulling back into it. That would be good confluence where a tight range here forms right against that moving average. It could be the anchor VWAP from lows or an earnings gaps, or just under or over a base pivot. If a tight area formed right near the top of the base or just below it, that's significant as well. And basically what we want is it to be tight enough to manage risk. So again, this should be against the range lows, the low of the day. Ideally, we've got an inside day upside reversal on the right-hand side of that tight range. And I'll talk about priming the setup in just a minute. But also going back to this here, we're always looking for a confluence. We're looking for a confluence of reasons why we should be focused on a particular spot on the chart. Confluence gives us confidence that the trade is more likely to work. So again, when a tight range, which is a constructive price and volume, characteristic, occurs near a significant level, that should really catch your eye. And again, get a name on your radar. The Hood example we showed recently, the first tight range that was really actionable happened right above the 21 EMA. On a pullback to the 21 EMA, formed a tight range, showed support there, and then pushed off. And that was an excellent, low risk, high potential entry spot. So that's a good example to go back and revisit. Some characteristics of the best tight areas. Again, it should be in the top 2/3. So kind of, off the bottom third. I don't really like playing down there too much, but the top 2/3 of a base, that's kind of where I look to focus and find tight areas. It could be the first 21 EMA pullback after the base breakout. So say we actually broke out here and then we pull back into the 21 EMA, that caught to price. That could be a great actionable area as well as a 21 EMA pullback within the base itself.